everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Jamie B. Thanks for stopping by. So in today's video, I am going to be reviewing the new Dyson Corrale, I think it's Corrale, I'm not sure. Either way, the new Dyson hair straightener. I'm going to be doing it on camera, a couple of pieces, straightening it, curling it, seeing if it's worth the price tag and how much I paid for it. So that is why my hair is crazy right now. It has not been blow dried. There's no product in it, but like frizz product. So if you are excited to see my thoughts and how this baby works, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the bottom of this video and we will get right into it. Alright guys, so I know my hair looks really crazy right now, but I just washed it and put some Color Wow in it and a little bit of frizz cream, and that's about it, just to get it ready for straightening. So we're gonna go ahead and open her up. She is heavy, like super heavy. So I got this for my anniversary from my husband and I ordered it from Ulta. It did take forever to get in, like it was 2.5 weeks. It was a long time. So here is the sleeve that it comes in, and it says it's ready to style when you are, with a 90% battery charge in just 40 minutes. Use cord free or corded for a longer run time. So it is cordless. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but you also have the option of adding the cord to it if you need to, because it does take me quite a while to straighten my hair. So I did hear that it lasts, the battery wireless, about 30 minutes. It usually takes me a little bit longer than that. I'm not a professional, so it takes me just a little bit longer. It has an OLED screen, suitable for all hair types, variable heating settings, 330, 365, and 410. And then included in the box is the straightener charging dock, the magnetic 360 charging cable, and the heat resistant travel pouch. It does have a 2-year warranty, so I do have to look into that. But let's open her up. So she comes in these. This is like super heavy, like I'm not even kidding. So she comes all wrapped up in a nice little fancy paper, and then in this nice little velour velvety wrap here, which is heat resistant, so you can lay it down on plastic surfaces and not melt or burn anything. And then it comes with a paper that just says it's flight ready. Okay, so basically you just have to pull this out, this little, there's a flight ready piece to it, so the battery is disconnected. All right, so this is her. We're gonna go ahead and take that off. It's pretty heavy. Like, I mean, if you're a hairstylist and you have to hold this like throughout the day, this is a pretty hefty like straightener. It's pretty heavy. So it's pretty long. Here's my arm. It is from my forearm to about my wrist, or my elbow to my wrist, a little bit longer. And the width here. So it does come with this little button right here. You just push it up and it opens it, and then when you want to lock it, it locks. And then down here is where the magnetic charging cord goes to, or the stand. So we're gonna open her up. It's supposed to be like the plates are supposed to move with your hair, and like these right here are supposed to make sure like it doesn't snag. So she's supposed to be like off the chain. So we're gonna turn her on. Ooh, she makes noise too. And of course it says it has low battery. So it tells you to turn up. So this is the plus, we're gonna turn her up. And we're gonna put her on 410 because I have really, really thickish hair. This has like a whole travel like thing going on. So I guess it'll beep when it's ready. Let's go and look at what the rest of the stuff comes with. So in here you get the stand that comes with it. It's a charging stand or docking station. And then you do this, and she stands right here to be charged. And it just beeped, like within seconds, it was hot. It's to the 410 degrees. That's pretty cool. So this is the charger it comes with. Like this is like a laptop charger. This is huge. Why is everything so huge and heavy? Okay, so the magnetic charger goes in here. Ooh! And I'm gonna have it without the cord once we start, but for right now I'm gonna plug it in so I can charge for a little bit while I'm looking into the booklet and see if it has anything fancy to tell me. Okay, she doesn't have anything to tell me. So we're gonna go on to Ulta and see how it explains the straightener and what it's supposed to do. I feel like I'm all over the place today. My hair is a mess. I don't care for my makeup. So I had my husband pick out my color, like color scheme, and he was like, do red. And I was like, okay, but like red and what? And he was just like, red. And I was like, okay, challenge accepted, but I don't like how it turned out. So there's that. All right, so let's see here. The Dyson Straightener is the only straightener with flexing plates that shape around your hair, gathering it neatly together on each pass. This extra control means you can achieve the same style with less heat and therefore half the damage. It also means enhanced styling for reduced frizz and fewer flyaways. So I do know that they said with the plate it's supposed to, so you know how your hair spreads out as you straighten it sometimes? It's supposed to keep it in place so it doesn't do that. We'll see. The Dyson Straightener can be used corded or cord-free to provide extra versatility and freedom while styling. Before using, charge your straightener to 100% to maximize performance. We're not going to do that because it's going to be a while. Okay, so it does say it lasts up to 30 minutes cord-free styling. Enhanced styling by gathering your hair for more control, flexing plates, fewer flyaways, less breakage. Extended runtime, place the straightener in the charging dock when you're not using it. Suitable for all hair types, 330, 365, 410. Regulates the temperature on the plates 100 times a second, ensuring that you never exceed your chosen temperature. Copper plates, copper alloy selected for its flexibility, strength, and thermal conduction. Ready to style when you are, and with 90% battery charge in just 40 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and brush his hair and then we will be right back. Okay, so there she is brushed and it's a little frizzy, it's fine. So I did not use a blow dryer this time because I kind of wanted to see just what it would do on its own without any blow drying. Because if I blow dry it straight, then it gets pretty straight. I don't want to have it have any help. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I want to see what it does on its own. So I'm going to straighten this front part here first. I usually part it obviously and do it that way, but because I'm doing it for you guys on camera, I want to do it a little bit different. So we're going to do pieces in the front so you can kind of see what's going on. So I'm going to take about an inch. So take this bad boy and put it back here. And I'm not going to use my comb at first because usually I use this super fine tooth comb, but I'm not going to do that. And we're going to go ahead and turn her on. And it goes like this in the docking station as well. It's magnetic. She's not charged, but we'll work it out. So while she's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my Paul Mitchell hot off the press, and this is just my heat protectant spray. Okay, so we're gonna do it without, it's heavy, it's so heavy. Okay. Oh, wow. Holy wow. That's just saying, I don't know what that's saying. But, oh wow, that is straight. So the one thing I will say is it left these grooves in my hair. So I don't know if it's because I was going too slow or what happened, but it almost like left indents into my hair. The second time around got them out, so that's nice. But this is straight, like straight. And I'm not really able to get as close to the scalp as I would like, and it doesn't seem to be an issue if you don't have super curly hair up there. Like I have wavy hair up there, it's not super curly, but I think if you have more like shorter curls up there, that's gonna be an issue for you. It's thin, do not mind my dead ends, I need to trim. Wow, okay, all right, let's try one more piece. Let's try one more piece, and this time we're going to use the comb to see how that works. If I can do this on camera, because I usually don't do it like this. Oh, she's big. I'm gonna use the comb and just pull her through. So yeah, so it definitely leaves like indents and it pulls on the hair slightly. So I know that it says it's supposed to not pull on my hair, and like that's the point of it, but it definitely did, so there's that. But it is really, 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 really straightening that hair. Like, wow. But again, it's at 410 degrees, so holy moly. Okay, what? Oh my God, I love it. And I'm gonna put her on the charger. Can you charge it while it's on? Is that a thing? Okay, so I put it on the charger just to let it charge while I am chatting. Don't mind the grays, I have to dye my hair too, but it has gotten it extremely straight, and like that's kind of hard to do unless you're doing like this whole thing where I use the comb and I use it very closely and I go like this. The only thing that I would have to say is you have to be careful with how long it kind of takes you to go down. Like usually with a straightener you take your time and just go do 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 do. I wouldn't do that because when I did that it did cause me to have indents into my hair, but when I didn't do that with this one I didn't really have as bad of indents, and this is like super straight. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom it in. So now that you're all up in my grill, look at this. Like super straight. Oh my gosh. So now I'm gonna try another piece, but I'm gonna do it on a lower heating setting just to see if like it does pretty good on a different setting. So we're gonna go down, let's go to the lowest, which is 330. And we're just gonna take this piece out here. I know, I don't usually straighten my hair like this, I promise. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put a comb through that real quick. It doesn't really help any with frizz, I would have to say. I know that it said something about like helping with less frizz, but I got that right on my skin. I don't feel like it did anything with my frizz. So it is wet, ignore that. So 310 is gonna be a little too low for my hair. But I think if you have thinner hair, 310 is gonna work good. It does not spread the hair out. So like when you use a regular straightener, it tends to kind of like, your hair will tend to go like wider in the straightener. It doesn't do that. It does keep it in place. So that's nice. But on 310, I'm having a hard time getting the bottom to really go flat like the other one. So you see this one turns in a little bit more. And I don't like that. It's literally my least favorite thing. So we're gonna go back up. So for me, 330 is just not gonna be hot enough, but I think if you have thinner, finer hair, 330 will be plenty for you. So what I wanna do now is I wanna try to curl it. Let's try to curl her. Okay, wow. It didn't curl the top the way that I like, but I wonder if it's because I'm not doing it right. Listen, I'm not a professional here. I'm just... My hairstylist is probably like, no, Jamie, you don't do that. Oh my God, that was horrific. Let's get that out of there. And just like that, she's straight again. I'm gonna fry these pieces of my hair off, it's fine. All right, so I'm gonna try, I think I flip it up, so let me try to flip it down. It's just so big and bulky that you can't really just like run it through your hair like you would a straightener, but it does curl it. I mean, it doesn't do like Shirley Temple curls, but she curls pretty well. That's not bad. It's a cute little wave, cute little beach curls going on. I think I could deal with that. So obviously there's smoke because like my hair is still a little bit damp from showering. I just recently showered, but like, and then it's just back to like being straight with no problem. So again, the only issue I'm having is that it is straight. It's hard to straighten up near my scalp, like because it's just so thick. Like it's really thick, and I don't want to like burn myself because I feel like see, I can't get it to my scalp. That's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna put this up because I want to try to get one of these smaller pieces and see how it works. So let's spritz her around. And again, I'm not a professional. Please do not come for me on how I straighten my hair or what products I use or how I use them. Unless you're my hairstylist, then you can tell me what to do. Other than that, have several seats. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this little piece, which again, I can't get up as high as I'd like to. So that is definitely a negative for me because I don't want to have like a bump. I want like that flat hair. Like when I straighten my hair, I want it 100% flat. So because I cannot do that, I'm trying to do thicker pieces. Because you know how sometimes we rush through and we're like, oh, we'll take more than an inch. Like no one sits there and goes, let me take an inch to do this hair straightener. So taking a lot more hair definitely doesn't get it done in the one swoop of an inch worth of hair, but it still gets it flat. It just takes it 2 or 3 times to get it there. I'm gonna plug her in just to kind of see. It does go 360, so it's supposed to go 360, but that came off really easily. So again, the whole reason I wanted this is because it's cordless, so having to do this is going to be a little annoying, and it has 30 minutes basically to straighten your hair, and I just cannot straighten my hair in 30 minutes. I don't know why. I just can't. It takes me so much time. If I blow dry it, sure, because blow drying is going to get most of my hair straight, but because it's not blow dried, this is going to take longer than 30 minutes, like way longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and straighten some of this for you. And just as a heads up, I was a little worried that this was gonna touch my ear and it was gonna be super, super hot, but it actually isn't hot. Like I can touch it, it's a little warm, but I think if it touches your ears, you'll be fine. However, this cord is getting on my everlasting nerve. Like it fell out and it's pissing me off. So I'm just trying to go ahead and straighten through pieces to get a feel for it and how it is doing. Another thing that I would have to say I really don't care for is that it doesn't really open as wide as I'm used to. Like other straighteners open almost like they open a lot bigger than this, like this. So it's kind of hard to kind of get the hair in there while you're trying to do like the back. You can't really see like how far it's opened. So, and again, like I said, if you've seen as I'm doing it, I'm not taking 1-inch pieces, which is causing me to have to go through it over and over and over, which I get it. Obviously, like you can't take a whole chunk through, but I feel like I should be able to take more than 1 inch in, because there are not going to be a lot of people, professionals more than likely will, but your normal everyday person like me is not going to really take 1 inch at a time, because then I'll be straightening my hair for the next 6 years of my life, and I'm really just not down for that. So I think we're going to get her that straight. Okay. This did really well on the bottom. Like I said, it does take a couple of strokes when you're not taking 1 inch at a time, but I mean, it straightened it like really, really straight. Another thing, like I said, I don't like that I can't get up to my scalp. It's too big. You can't see. If you go too close, you're probably gonna burn yourself. It's very heavy. I know that sounds really weird, but it's like to have to hold this thing and hold this thing and hold this thing, it just is becoming tiresome. Like I know that sounds lazy and crazy, but it just is. And I'm just like, why are you so heavy? Like I get it, you're a Dyson, but my God. And me, I'm gonna be using it wireless. I hate this. It keeps popping off every time I move it. If my arm hits it, whatever, it pops right off, and that really, really bothers me a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead off of here and straighten the rest of my hair, and then I will come right back. All right guys, so I have almost finished up, but what I wanted to do is on the top part over here is I wanna use my Chi. So I have used many different straighteners. I had a Babyless, and I wound up taking that back because it was broken when I got it, so I only had it for like a day. I had a GHD, which lasted me all of like 7 months and then stopped turning on, and it was too late, so also would not take it back. So I've been through a lot of straighteners, and I just wanted to let you guys know that like this one has been by my side for like ever. This is a Chi, just Chi Air, normal Chi. But I wanted to show you guys the difference. So this is the completed side with the Dyson that continued to die on me. So we're gonna go in with my regular straightener and just see like the top part, how different it is. So I find as I was straightening, so there's a lot more smoke with the Chi, so you could tell it's definitely making the hair way hotter. Like, I can't touch it, but it does make it really flat when I go inch by inch. I found that with the Dyson, you do have to go inch by inch, which is a little frustrating considering the cordless portion of it only lasts for 30 minutes. And then it says you can use it with the cord on, but I'm gonna let you know that if you allow it to die or get close to dying, it won't work at all with the cord. So it just kept shutting off on me, and that was pissing me off so bad. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the top part here. I have found that the Chi on this side is making the hair way more smooth. So this is straight and all, but it's frizzy. I do know that the Dyson is saying that it's 50% less heat damage. So maybe something with their technology causes it not to do this. But your girl can't have frizzy hair. Like, that's the point of the straightening, is it not? To have it like pinned straight. So I will tell you, my entire room smells like burning hair. So that's weird. All the reviews I've seen, I haven't heard anyone say anything about that. It does slightly snag my hair. It doesn't skip like this one does. Like, this one does a little bit of skipping when I put my heat protectant spray in it. So it doesn't skip like this one, but it definitely still snags my hair a little bit. So like if you look here on this side, it's just less frizz. Like, this one looks like it has more volume because it's not matting it down. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but this, it just seems so much smoother. This is definitely, I feel like, more straight, and this one's kind of more matted together, but this has, it has so much frizz that I hate it. I was able to get it to my scalp though without it giving me trouble on the top, but underneath not so much, and that's probably why it looks like I have so much more volume over here, because I wasn't able to actually straighten underneath here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the back here, and then I'll be right back. My chair makes a lot of noise, by the way, that I sit on, so if you hear all that noise, it's my chair. And also my kitty cat is in here, so if you start hearing her purring or you see her climbing, just ignore her. I'm actually going over this side with my Chi because I cannot tolerate my hair being frizzy. It's literally my biggest pet peeve. Alright, so it did take me quite a while, but like I said, the sucker kept dying. So, and I had it plugged into the cord, and it says you can use it, but I think it's like once it gets to a certain point of dead, you can't even use it on the charger. So just make sure you fully charge it if you do get it. I did not, which led me to, crap, I have to finish this video and I have to finish this hair. It does turn itself off if you stop touching it. So if you put it down and you don't touch it for a certain amount of time, it will start to go lower in heat, and then it turns itself off, which I think is a fantastic thing. My GHD did that. So I want to show you up close. These are the buttons. So this one turns it on and it makes a cool little noise. And then this turns it up to the heat that you want, or down, and it makes a lot of noise. You can turn the prompting off, like the noises. There's directions in the pamphlet. It doesn't come with a lot of stuff because there was a warning it was giving me with a triangle and then a touch in the power button. So I was like, okay, I'll turn it off, calm down. I didn't know what that meant, but it kept doing that. Like I said, it went smoothly through my hair, but it did pull on my hair. So I have that issue where straighteners just like to pull on my hair. I don't know what it is. Doesn't matter which one, doesn't matter how high end it is. So I didn't like that it did that. And then I have all the things that I found out about it. You can change it to Celsius if you need it to Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. So that was pretty cool. You can turn it all the sounds off if you don't want the prompts. It's not very comfortable in my hand. I do a lot of typing, a lot of computer work, so I have issues with my hand. I think I'm getting carpal tunnel if I don't have it already. So having to hold this big of a thing like this one, I can literally just hold like this and it's fine. But this one, it would be very uncomfortable or weird because it's slightly heavy. Hello, Harley. So this one has a 360 swivel cord, which I like. This one is also 360. Every time I would even just tap it, it fell off. So it's like, you say that I can use it with the cord, but it's nearly impossible to do so, so that pissed me off. And I think if you're in a salon and you're doing hair and you're not paying attention, you're gonna nick it and it's gonna just keep falling off, and then the cord is pointless at that point. So I'm just not certain that this was the best investment on my part. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm probably gonna return it. I hate it and I feel so bad because I told my husband that's all I wanted and that's what I wanted for our anniversary and I needed it and it was worth it, and I think the technology is cool. I think the idea of it is cool. I like the idea of the cordless, but the problem is if I can't get the same power without the cord, then it just really doesn't do it for me. If I'm going back to a $99 hair straightener that I've had forever, this thing is like 7 or 8 years old, then for me it's just not worth it. It's definitely not worth it if you're just a normal person looking for a hair straightener. But if I'm gonna recommend something to you guys with this price tag, I want it to be something that is foolproof, 100%, no regrets. But honestly, I can list you several cons before I can list you a lot of pros. I'm literally over here just like kicking myself in the butt because I'm like, $500. I had to have you. There is a way to clean it because you can see that a lot of my hair product came off in it. When I say it snagged my hair, it didn't pull it 100%, but all in all, guys, I think it's cool. I think it's nifty. I think it's innovative. I love the technology behind it. I do not think you should buy it. I think that if you buy this, you're wasting $499 of your hard-earned money that you can find another straightener way cheaper, way better. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think below. Do you have the Dyson? Did you have plans on getting it? What do you think? And as always, guys, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!